Hi, I'm Sharon Hearn-Smith and I have a cookbook called No Bake Baking. I'm today getting ready for the festive season with Mummy Pages. Now, Christmas wouldn't be Christmas in our house without Choco-Mallow Tea Cakes. You know, the type with the crispy, crumbly biscuit base, the soft, mallowy, snowy centre, and then the crisp chocolate outside. I love them. Now, you might be surprised to hear that they're actually quite easy to make. Let me show you how. So to start with, I have my biscuit bases all laid out, and I just like to use a plain biscuit that I've picked up from the supermarket. So I'm just going to top it with a secret ingredient that you wouldn't normally get in tea cakes that you buy, and that is some raspberry jam. And that just adds another little layer, a little juicy, fruity layer to the tea cakes. So just a spoonful on each one and spread it out slightly. And you could use any flavour jam that you like. Strawberry or blackberry are also delicious too. Now, and they are all ready, so just set them aside for now. And now I'm going to make the snowy, mallowy centre. So it's basically a meringue mixture. So I'm going to start off with some caster sugar and put that into a heatproof bowl, and then some water and a little dash of vanilla extract for flavour, and then some cream of tartar. Now this is easy to pick up in the supermarket, where you pick up bicarb of soda and baking powder, and it just basically helps to stabilise the meringue mixture. And then finally, an egg white. Just be careful not to get any of that yolk in there. So there we go. And then I'm just going to give it a little whisk with an electric whisk to mix it all together. Okay, so it's just nicely combined. And now the next step is that I'm going to pop this bowl on top of a pan of simmering water. You just turn that on. And this is because I actually want the egg white to cook a little bit, and this helps to thicken and volumize the meringue mixture as I'm whisking it. So this stage is going to take about 6 to 8 minutes, so you have to have a little bit of patience, but it's quite nice to stand there and have some quiet time. So that looks just about right to me. Have a look. Deliciously thick and creamy and smooth and shiny, a bit like shaving foam, but nicer to eat. So I'll just turn off that heat. I'm going to carefully take the bowl off the heat. And then the next step is just to pop this mixture into a piping bag. So I like to use disposable piping bags. I just find them really handy. And I have set a 1.5 centimetre plain nozzle in the bottom of mine. If you don't have a nozzle, don't worry. Just snip the hole in the bag to that size, and it will still work just as well. So just scoop up all that lovely mallowy mixture into the bag. Now I have to say at this point, because the egg isn't completely cooked in this, unfortunately, it's not suitable for really young children or if you're pregnant like me. So unfortunately, I can't even eat them. I feel the pain, but everyone else will get to enjoy them. Get all of that in there. Oh, it smells wonderfully sweet. And then just pull the tray of biscuits over that you prepared. And now for the fun piping bit. Just squirt a little bit out. And sometimes, if you can't, you kind of have to get the knack of piping. So just have a little go first of all. And the first couple might not work out so good, but you'll get into the swing of it. So just pipe like a little peaky pile on top of each one. Oh, and it's just pushing the jam out. That looks great. And there we have the last one. Delicious. They look great already. So all I need to do now is actually just set them in the fridge for about 30 minutes until the marshmallowy centre is just a little bit firm. Okay, so these are the mallow tea cakes out of the fridge. The mallowy part is just firm to the touch, which is perfect because the next stage is pouring chocolate over, and I just didn't want the chocolate to kind of mess up the meringue centre. So I just have some chocolate which has been melted in the microwave, and it's nice and gooey, and it has just been cooled down a little bit so that it doesn't melt the mallowy mixture. And this is the fun bit. Just simply hold the mallow over a bowl and allow the chocolate to drip down over it. And just let the excess drip off. Ooh, I'm gonna have slightly chocolatey fingers, what a shame. And the reason I sat the biscuits on a cooling rack over a tray in the first place is because when then you put the mallow back down, the excess chocolate can drip down onto the tray. So just continue like that. There's another one, pour the chocolate over. And now that the chocolate has cooled a little bit, it's just that kind of perfect thickness to stay on as well. Don't they look amazing already? And here we go, one more. Yummy. They are going to be so good. The kids are going to love this stage in helping also, particularly as there'll be plenty of chocolatey fingers to lick. And then just continue like that until they're all covered. And now for the final one, that last bit of chocolate over the top. These are going to be great. And pop that on the tray as well. And then all that needs to happen is for these to set in the fridge for about another 30 minutes and then they're good to go. So these are the set Choco-Mallow tea cakes. Don't they look great? Let me just ease that off with the palette knife. It looks great. The chocolate is nice and crisp. And then let me see if I can cut into one. Because like I said, unfortunately, because I'm pregnant, I can't eat one. But I can tease myself by looking in. Delicious. Look at, like I said, the crumbly biscuit, that lovely surprise jam layer, and the creamy snowy filling, and the nice crisp chocolate layer. They are my delicious Choco-Mallow tea cakes.